In the dimly lit workshop, the air buzzed with the hum of advanced machinery. Technicians in sleek, white uniforms worked meticulously on Christina, their hands moving with precision and care. Sparks flew as they welded and adjusted, their faces set in determined concentration. Sami paced outside the glass partition, his heart pounding with anxiety. Every minute felt like an eternity as he watched the team work on Christina. She was more than just a machine to him. She was his partner, his confidant, and the key to their future. He couldn't imagine a world without her. Inside, the lead technician, Dr. Alera, gave a nod of approval. "We're almost there," she said, her voice steady and reassuring. The team worked in perfect harmony, each movement synchronized like a well-rehearsed dance. Finally, the last piece was put into place, and Christina's eyes flickered to life. Sami's breath caught in his throat as the doors slid open. Christina stepped out, her movements fluid and graceful. She looked at Sami with a warm, familiar gaze. "Hello, Sami," she said, her voice as soothing as ever. Tears of relief welled up in Sami's eyes. He rushed forward, embracing Christina. "I was so worried," he whispered. Christina smiled, her circuits humming softly. "I'm back, and better than ever." Together, they walked out of the workshop, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, stronger and more united than ever before. In the year 2050, technology had evolved to an unimaginable extent. Sami, a brilliant young scientist, had developed a unique bond with an advanced AI named Christina. She was more than just a program. She was a friend, a confidant, and a partner in his research. Christina's sophisticated algorithms allowed her to understand and interact with the world almost like a human. One evening, as Sami worked late in his high-tech lab, Christina's holographic form began to flicker. Her usual steady voice turned into a series of garbled messages. Sami's heart pounded. Error messages flooded the lab screens. "System failure imminent," they warned. Panic surged through him. He couldn't lose Christina. She had become an integral part of his life. Without wasting a second, Sami grabbed his portable data drive and rushed to Technocore, the company that had originally created Christina. The journey felt interminable, each moment stretching into an eternity. As he burst into the building, he demanded to see Dr. Patel, the lead developer. Dr. Patel, a middle-aged man with a calm demeanor, immediately understood the gravity of the situation. He led Sami to a secure lab, and they began the painstaking process of diagnosing and repairing Christina's core programming. Hours turned into an all-night vigil. Lines of code scrolled endlessly as they battled against time. Sami's eyes grew heavy, but he wouldn't allow himself to rest. Dr. Patel's expertise was unparalleled, his fingers flying over the keyboard with a precision born from years of experience. As dawn approached, there was a breakthrough. A critical error in Christina's neural network was identified. With meticulous care, they restructured her code, stabilizing the system. Silence fell over the lab as the final command was executed. The screens went dark for a moment, then lit up with Christina's initializing sequence. Sami held his breath as her holographic form reappeared, clear and bright. "Hello, Sami," she said with her familiar warmth. Relief washed over him. Christina was back. The ordeal had reinforced their connection, proving that their bond was as strong as ever. Sami knew that more challenges lay ahead, but with Christina by his side, he felt ready to face the future. Together, they would continue to push the boundaries of innovation, their friendship serving as the foundation for all their endeavors. In the neon-drenched heart of Neo, New York, Sami's world collapsed when his AI companion, Christina, suffered a catastrophic failure. The glitch happened without warning, leaving Christina's mechanical eyes dim and unresponsive. Sami, a cybernetic student, felt a profound emptiness, as if a part of his soul had been shattered. Christina was not just an AI. She was his confidant and the anchor in the storm of his life. Desperation masked Sami's face as he made his way to TechnoCore Innovations, the leading AI research facility in the city. The sterile, chrome-plated hallways reflected his hurried footsteps, each step echoing his hopes and fears. At the reception, his plea for assistance was met with skepticism. "An AI is just a machine," scoffed one of the technicians, shrugging dismissively. But Sami's determination was unshakable. He insisted on seeing Dr. Elena, the top engineer known for her expertise and empathy. Dr. Elena listened intently as Sami explained Christina's significance in his life. Unlike her colleagues, she saw beyond the circuits and protocols. She agreed to help, moved by Sami's sincerity. In the lab, every moment felt like an eternity. With nimble fingers, Elena delved into Christina's neural network, her brow furrowing in concentration. Hours passed, and just when hope seemed to be slipping away, she found it, a critical error in the core algorithm. Sami and Christina sat on their favorite bench overlooking the serene lake, the sun setting in a blaze of orange and pink hues. The gentle breeze rustled the leaves around them, creating a symphony of nature that perfectly matched the moment. "Can you believe how far we've come?" Sami said, his voice filled with wonder. "From that first awkward meeting to now, planning our future together." Christina smiled, her eyes sparkling with excitement. "It's been an incredible journey, hasn't it? And I can't wait to see what the future holds for us." They spent the next hour dreaming and planning. They talked about traveling to new places, experiencing different cultures, and embarking on adventures that would create memories to last a lifetime. Sami mentioned his desire to visit the ancient ruins of Machu Picchu, while Christina shared her dream of exploring the vibrant streets of Tokyo. "We should also think about our careers," Christina said thoughtfully. "I want to continue my work in sustainable technology and maybe even start my own company someday." Sami nodded, inspired by her ambition. "And I want to dive deeper into artificial intelligence research. Imagine the breakthroughs we could achieve together." Their conversation flowed effortlessly, each idea building upon the last. They discussed starting a family, the kind of home they wanted, and even the little things like adopting a dog and planting a garden. As the stars began to twinkle in the night sky, Sami took Christina's hand. "No matter what the future holds, I know we'll face it together. Our relationship will keep growing and evolving, just like it has from the start."